Alright, good evening, Smorganites. Ooh, that's loud. Let's turn that down a wee bit. Yeah. Okay, so go over some settings. Trying to get things working. So there's echoes, audios. That's when you guys get in. Broadcaster real quick. We are getting into, well, first off, sorry I'm late. Tech issues. Still working on tech issues. Everything was working just fine till the very end there. Broadcast. No. Back. Okay. So, right there. Good evening, Mystery. Since I wasn't here for the new guy, I do English cast again. Oh, by all means. You got to fight Daddy Vanda and quite a few other ones. Microphone. Hopefully that. Hey, check this out. So the thing I put up last night. Oop, there it is. Now it's up. I'll slowly build that wall. Dealing with a bunch of stuff here, so please bear with me. Mystery, how does the audio sound? Echoes or anything going on? Gwen Apple, voiced by Damon Mills. I don't know how awesome his vocal range is trying hearing his voice as Blade Hawkeye Star Rail. I don't know, I've not played Blade in that game at all. Okay, so last night we finished all of Act 1. We're going to be starting with Lloyd's route, leading in from Lloyd to C to Reen, finishing off Lee and Reen's, and then finishing off with Lloyd. That's the idea. Nadia Rain, voiced by Susie Young, same as Rick Shea. Oh, okay. Also shows her acting chops as Nadia in that game. Yeah, I did not know they played the same one. So, as I said, we're going to start off with Lloyd. Going to Act 2. See what we can get into. Guide recommends I make Rish into a evasion team.
Was to be free.
I appreciate that.
For Crossbell to have true freedom. Freedom that no one would be able to take from us again.
Or feedback.
Behind that wish was one burning desire to be proud once more. We wanted to reignite the pride that everyone in this land held deep in their hearts. It was finally within our reach. All we had to do was grasp it. So why? Why couldn't we?
The barrier. Always more barriers.
Rufus! 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 Rufus!
The very picture of a hero. However, Crossbell has no need for you any longer. Now kindly get off the stage.
We didn't make the choices we did to be heroes. The path we chose was so we could finally...
A new story is in motion.
Story is it? And the Evil Defense Force.
Your fate is but one thread intermingled with many. Now, rise from your slumber.
Was that all just a dream?
Lloyd?
Risha.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake. How are you feeling? Are you in any kind of pain?
I'm fine. But where am I? What happened to the ceremony? What about Crossbell's independence?
Crossbell City was occupied again by the Ebon Defense Force and their commander, the self-proclaimed supreme leader, Rufus Alborea.
But dear boy Woofeth.
Rufus! 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 Rufus!
Damn it!
Lloyd! Open your eyes, Lloyd! It's all over.
Don't give up!
Pull yourselves together. This isn't over yet.
There are still people here who haven't lost their minds. Take Lloyd and run.
If anyone can turn all of this around, it'll be the SSS.
Well, I'm not seeing any other options.
All right, let's make a break for it. Split up and get out of the city.
Understood. I'll scan for a safe route. I'll go after Kia. Risha, you take care of Lloyd. Got it.
Risha. And through the dancer's evil magic, he controlled.
So we were forced to split up. I hope they made it out okay.
Push the button now.
What about Kia and Cecile? They came to watch the ceremony. Are they all right?
Yeah, they're just fine.
I'm afraid I don't know. I've gone scouting a few times since the ceremony ended 2 days ago, but I haven't come across any leads about what happened to them. Or Elia and Sully, for that matter.
Oh. Damn it! How could I have let this happen?
Like you knew.
Protecting Crossbell was our duty.
Lloyd.
Staying here isn't an option. I have to see for myself what's happening in the city. Risha, will you come with me?
Yes, of course.
Because I'm on mute. I forgot to unmute myself. And Kitty Cat, no, stop pushing buttons. Aww. Yeah. I was injured pretty badly, but even the worst of my wounds have already healed. I was coughing, so I muted. I forgot to unmute. Alright, Kitty Cat. Not helping. All the way back up because you have this magic touch where I don't know what you do, but it zooms all the way down. Browser. Thank you for letting me know, miss. It is an ointment made from a recipe passed down from generation between those who bear Yin's name. That was the last I had, sadly. Powerful, but not a miracle. Your wounds could still reopen. There's nothing you can do. So try not to overdo it. I really owe you one for using that sword. And left only. Okay, let's get moving. Alright. So, this guide really recommends I make her into an evasion tank. So we can do that. We start Lloyd's Act 2 and wondering what just happened. Yada yada yada. If everything's okay, after the scene you get page 1, it's Lloyd's character note. Once you regain control, go ahead and approach the pier. It's time to fish. You can get the Sky Gill here if you didn't fish it out with crossbow. Alright, so ordnance. For evasion 1. He has the evade on. Everything evade well. Okay, so we already got the Sky Gills. And Ravine by HS.
I'm good to fight.
Good to fight.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
You're a heavy
I'll make
slacker.
this quick.
Alright. Moonbite, Butterfly, Strength, Speed. Let's check those Brave Orders, Raging Toughness. Good speed. Good speed.
Break them! Raging Hammer!
Come!
That also makes her
Now!
amazing for
There!
brings everyone to her.
Right.
That's
I won't let you!
You vile!
So how you doing today, Mystery?
Death awaits you!
Get into anything today?
It's my turn. Yeah! Oh!
Battle complete. Now to reset my...
Good, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Hooray!
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Here's our shot.
Yeah!
It's my turn. Ah! They're open.
A chance! Of course!
Break them! Raging Hammer!
I'm going! Come! Perfect!
There! Right. There! Oh!
Of course! Yeah! We've done what we set out to do.
I'm glad I reset the PC. This thing's running really smooth. Hey,
Here's our shot. Break them! Raging Hammer!
Gamma. Let's.
Zero
Death
Breaker!
awaits you! Come! Of course!
Let's see. Paint Death.
To shred! We've done what we set
Oh,
out to do.
got a kill in there.
I need to keep at it.
We gotta fight everything we can.
Yeah!
So her
I'm
thing would
good to
definitely go up
fight.
to 6, but she is definitely gonna be on my main part.
Yeah!
Is how they recommends her for. I've heard that this boss, Lloyd's route is incredibly tough. That's why it's recommended her as an evasion. So, but we won't be seeing that for a while because what we plan on doing, I plan on doing. I was researching a little bit into it according to this guide. I'm gonna do Lloyd, then Seed, then Rain, and finish off seeing it He and Reen, and then finish off Lloyd. Alright, so that one. Go up to the question mark. Exclamation mark.
Yeah! Yeah! An easy victory!
I like the name.
Come! Now!
There! Let's go! Break them! Raging hammer! Let's go! Ah! They're open!
A chance! Zippo! Death awaits you!
Let's go! Zippo!
I'm going! Yeah! Perfect!
There! It's my turn! Break them! Raging hammer! Let's go! Ah!
Death awaits you! Yes! Perfect!
There! It's my turn!
Of course! Yeah! Now!
There!
Keep beating his ass down.
I'm going! Yes!
Let's go!
Death awaits you!
Definitely okay.
Done what we set out to do.
Like, don't hurt me. Thanks. Oh, we're going up.
Yeah!
It sounds like down. Ooh. Those look like Zolbar's soldiers. Indeed, those new soldiers showed up in the city after the battle. I suppose you weren't able to see the moment they arrived. Wow. Oh, no, I faintly recall seeing them as I was losing consciousness. Not sure what to make of them showing up out in Llyod. Those two look like they were flying in the direction of Tangram Fortress. Why? It's in the process of being decommissioned. I learned the occupying forces set up defensive lines to the east and west while I was scouting yesterday. They have several of those soldats at their disposal as well. Oh. That's not good news. That will make it difficult for Erebonia and Calvar to... Regardless, I can't hear any more of them approaching. Let's make our way to the city while we have a chance. There's sure to be plenty of monsters on the highway. Be careful. Oh, let's hurry. So, where am I starting at? Highway 1, we need to go to 2. Where's my motorcycle? Or my car?
Commencing extermination! Come! Now!
There! Right! Break them! Raging hammer!
It's
My turn! Ah! I won't!
You vile! I'm going! Yeah!
Right!
Death awaits! Yeah! Battle complete. Now to reset myself.
Get in there.
Yeah!
Highway 2.
I won't let Rufus Alvarez get away with this. First things first. We need to see how the city's holding up.
Oh, Lloyd. Don't take that.
Watch out!
To shred!
go!
Break them! Raging hammer!
It's my turn.
You're off now!
A champ!
I won't let you!
Fast pace like that and at turbo speed. Yeah,
I'm
it's
going.
kind of nauseating. Alright, what do we got?
Come! Ten!
Let's go!
Yeah!
There's no stopping us.
6. See if it gets that vision. Yep. Let's see. Alright.
Wonder who would put that chest there.
Dragon Vein. Fence 8. All gauge gradually recovers on. Ooh. Alright. Not every nail. Dragon Vein. Might as well replenish it.
Here's our shot.
Come! Ten!
Right! Break them! Raging hammer!
It's my turn.
I'm going! Yeah!
Let's go.
We've done what we set out to do.
Powerful. Like, just killed itself.
Yeah! Yeah!
Alright,
I'm
what's
good
on
to
the
fight.
next?
Yeah!
Like the link.
Here's our shot.
It's alright, these guys are weak, but that little bug thing sucks.
Break them! Raging hammer!
Yeah!
It's my turn.
Ah! They're open!
A champ!
It's over!
Of course! Yeah! Ah!
It's my turn.
Nice crit, man.
Hero breaker!
I'm going! Yeah! I'm going! Huh?
You asked for
Of course!
it.
Break them! Raging hammer!
Death awaits you! Come! Ah! Perfect!
There. Let's go.
Ah!
Now.
A champ!
I won't let.
You vile! I'm going! Come! Ah!
Let's go.
Ah!
Right.
Every round.
Arcus,
Death
activate.
awaits you! Come! Ah!
Yeah. Right.
Rishia, why you miss?
Of course! Yeah! We've done what we set out to do. Ha-ya!
Fish. Yeah, we did Ezel fish. Pick that up. There's another one. This way, quickly. like no sensors on those to look for heat detections? That was close. What? We're not far from the city, but we can't keep getting slowed down. Need to hurry. Lloyd, you okay? Did your wound open? Stay still, I'll check. No, fine. Never mind me. We need to get to the city. Don't be ridiculous. Get him. Get him. We need you if we're going to take back Crossbow. Close enough. What good would collapsing here do? People are relying on your leadership. Please, please stop disregarding your own well-being. Lucia, No. My apologies for shouting like that. Please, let me check your wounds. I need to make sure you're okay. Alright, thanks. No more special salve, so don't die. You're fortunate they hadn't reopened it. Haven't opened that much. I replaced the bandages. Still feeling any pain? No, I'm fine. Lloyd in a t-shirt. I'm sorry about how I was acting earlier. I was letting the stress get to me. That must have seemed pretty pathetic. Later I am. I don't think anyone can blame you for losing your... The ceremony wasn't meant to be the moments we spent over 2 years fighting for, only to have the rug pulled out from Pardon me. We're all frustrated. And the SSS did the lion's share of the work. Of course it would be upset. It would upset you. Come on. I think you're giving me a little too much credit. If I'm being honest, I feel lost right now. I'm not sure what I should be doing. Even if we make it to the city and assess the situation, how do we fight against Zubar soldats? Is it even possible to be Crossbow back? Have on defense for? Lloyd, let me ask you this.
What is it that matters most to you? Can you truly turn your back in the face of what you hold dear?
From Elia.
I was hoping you'd notice. It's what she had you deliver to me during Crossbell's last bid for independence.
What is it that matters most to you? Can you truly turn your back in the face of what you hold dear?
Those words have kept me going over the last 2 years, no matter how bad things have been. As long as you don't lose sight of the most important thing to you, your path will always be clear. That's what I believe, at least.
What matters to me most? Right now, that would be liberating Crossbell. Though I still don't know how we're going to achieve that. What I do know is that the rest of the SSS and all our allies are out there working toward the same goal. So if we can reunite with them and work together, maybe we'll have a chance.
I think so too. That was how we made it through our last crisis, and it's how we'll make it through this one. We have to keep believing and focus on what we each can do to help. And above all, never lose sight of what matters to us most. For me, that would be everyone I cherish, including Arkansas. And you too, Lloyd. So please try to be kind to yourself. I'll be right here with you if you need support.
Aww.
Risha.
If you didn't have Ellie, Risha would definitely be the girl.
All right. I will. Sorry for worrying you. It's just as you said. All we can do right now is focus on what is right in front of us. It's simple, really. I can't believe I forgot that after all we've been through.
I agree that knowing what's happening in the city is a good idea. We just need to be careful. Hopefully, it will give us an idea of what to do next. So I'll give you all the help I can. It's the least I could do for someone who's always accepted me. Whether I was Risha Mao or Yin.
Thank you, Risha. I'll do everything I can to protect the things and people we both cherish. And no matter what it takes, we will liberate Crossbell.
Again.
Of course we will.
Dean? Alright, let's see. Lloyd and Risha set off for the city once more after a short break. Lloyd's t-shirt. Alright, so. Wait.
I bet we could fish here.
Spot. So, save. Looking for the Azelfish.
Goodbye. This'll be good.
I think that was it.
It's a nice catch.
Yep. That. Here we go. Alright. Got our little fishy. Back up. Alright, we got a few items, and down to the bottom we got a few more items. There first.
An easy victory.
Easy.
Come.
Let's go. Now, come on, Risha.
Leave it to me.
For the rest.
I'm going.
Break them! Raging hammer!
Of course. Come.
Got it.
We've done what we set out to do.
Big ol' face. Down we go.
Don't take that.
Watch out. This one's tough.
Stop. See.
Break them! Raging hammer!
Come.
Forward. Ooh,
Let's go.
petrified him. Nice.
Now!
A chance.
No, probably not.
I won't let you!
Death awaits you. Come.
An auto kill.
Let's go! Break them! Raging hammer!
It's my turn.
A breaker.
Ah!
Petrified. You see
Breaker!
They're open.
A chance. I'm going.
Still petrified.
To shreds!
Right.
That was lame. Still the HP. Alright.
Break them! Raging hammer! It's my turn. Zero breaker!
Tough, man.
Of course. Yeah!
Let's go!
You get EP heals? You like permanently froze like that?
Yeah! They're open!
A chance! Of course. We've done what we said.
Finally!
to do.
Pardon me.
Yeah! Yeah! I'm good to fight. Yeah!
Wonder who would put that chest there.
This is ultra rare. Let's see here. Attack, art defense, fires a high voltage plasma. Everything. So, Crossbow Highway 1. Alright, so as we go down the road, it's possible to find items. I got two.
Yeah! An easy victory.
One.
Come! Ten! Now! Let's go, Lloyd!
Leave it to me! Yeah. Right.
Shoddy and everything.
Now!
A chance!
Nice grip.
Right.
I'm going! Yeah! Of course!
Let's go!
I'm going! Yeah!
Let's go!
Oh, mess.
Now!
A chance!
That's our Risha. I can always count on you.
If there's a bag, I've got it covered.
Rails drinking game. I'd like one. What's up, Best Jay? How you doing tonight? I drink every time those two flirt.
Nice! I did it!
And eat me. Don't eat me.
Yeah!
Oh, come back. I want a two fighter.
Here's our
Ah,
shot!
such
Break them! Raging hammer!
take a drink every time crossbow's occupied. Ugh.
Come!
Dead.
Perfect!
There! Right. They're open! Come on, Risha!
Of course!
Come on, Risha. Oh, rush. Kill it.
Death awaits you! Yeah!
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Such evasion.
Vile. Of course. Yeah.
Right. Zip. Oh. You asked for
Of
it.
course. Moonlight butterflies.
Let's go. Ah! Right. Zero breaker.
Oh, we got an instant kill. Freaking awesome. I feel like Lloyd's route has the strongest stars for it. Yeah? From what I'm reading, it's got like a hard boss at the end. So I don't know if that's like story related.
To shred.
Let's go.
Stop missing.
Zero
Death
breaker.
awaits you. To shred. I'm going. Hut! Battle complete. Now to reset myself.
Hey, lethal assist. Green's route has a slower start but gets stronger as it goes on. So how I plan on doing this tonight is we're going to avoid Lloyd. We're going to do C, Green, and finish off C and Rain. This is what the guide recommends.
To work.
For maximize story. Take it. And we're going to finish off with Lloyd. Use a traditional trails route.
That treasure chest doesn't appear to have been opened yet.
You don't say. Gladiator belt. What? Oh, snap. Got to put that on her. Aren't I a foolish one? She'll never miss again. Although, 50% chance. If I get a chance, I'll make him a hit 2 and call it there. Okay. That way everyone has a 100% vision. Let's see. That's the accessories. Which are separate. I agree. Alright, we're gonna let us save. It's almost like playing 3 different games at once. We're almost there. That's the city's east entrance. Wait, is that... Yeah, it would be nice if I could use the gear from other characters. Make myself really strong. It's the EDF. It's more of the soul outs. It figures they set up a perimeter here. There must be several soldiers stationed inside the city by now. Lloyd, try taking cover in that area by the tower. We should be able to see the harbor district from there. Good thinking. You should have a pair of binoculars in my detective tool. I'll have that on you. Eventually, it will mix them into one pool. Like Act 4 or something like that. Oh, hail Rufus. Oh, hail Rufus. You were right. The city is absolutely crawling with them. Strange is that, like, the citizens aren't even fazed by their presence. It's as if they're completely under the supreme will. Quite literally, Dad, judging by the reaction at Dancer. Can't rule out the public turning, handing us over to the soldiers. All things considered, sneaking into the city doesn't seem like the wise option. And if we could, decide about the soldats. Where could they have come from? The Black Workshop is supposed to be out of commission completely. Rena and his friends confirmed it after the war. It shouldn't be possible for new models like those to still be in development. Unless they're already in development. Pretty funny. My preferred grouping for Cold Steel 4 hasn't really changed in this game. I don't know who I would use at the very end when they merge. Probably Fee. I got, you weren't here yesterday, but DJ got me this plate. And, turn on that real quick, you see it right there. And soon I plan on getting a whole, like, few of these things set up. Eventually. But I would like a couple more of them. Let's see. Oh, now that I think about it, there was definitely something strange about the Asmodad. We fought a while ago. The investigation Narabonia conducted at the Black Workshop turned up no record of a soldat like that. Irene, Alyssa, Yusuf. Joshua? Alyssa is it? Yusuf, the Arts, Joshua, and Irene would both be physical attackers. Did you go with an evasion tank? Investigation Narabonia conducted at the Black Workshop turned up no record of the soldat. Well, that's insane. If it were just that one unit that fell through the cracks, that would be one thing, but an entire army like that? How did Rufus get his hand on firepower?
That's enough sniffing around, you filthy rats!
Jesus Christ. Joshua, pure evasion tank? Rena's evasion high DPS? Weapon defense full. Well, unit? How were they able to spot us this far off the highway? Bennington, just as the Supreme Leader has it. He predicted that you would return to scout the area. Wow. I've been waiting for you. Head that far ahead? This was devilishly cunning. Now, why don't you put your weapons down and surrender? The Supreme Leader is merciful, even granting you the opportunity to assist in the glorious plan if you take his hand. We'll be happy to assist with putting him in prison cell where he's wrong. Back me up, Rishi. I'm with you, Lloyd.
Commencing extermination!
Break them!
Raging hammer!
Quartermaster.
Come!
Right. Yeah.
3.
Thank you so much.
Take that!
You vile!
I won't let you! Let's go!
Alright, Burning Hearts.
Let's go! Break them! Raging hammer! Right!
The Breaker.
Zero breaker!
I'm going! Moonlight butterflies!
Uses his high-speed fast healing. Alyssa has
Death
high-speed
awaits
fast
you.
healing broken master quartz ability. What's it do?
Come! Perfect!
There! It's my turn! Zero breaker!
Of course! Come! Now, let's go, Lloyd!
Got it!
Former Storm KO multiple times. Yeah, I remembered her having that.
It's my turn!
Not that I heal much. I set a new high for Reen's damage output.
Why, you?
Sorry, we got stuff to do.
I need to keep at it.
4,000. That was like an S-craft? Not a crit? Fully buffed? How do you like that? They're persistent, I give them that. We never expected you to surrender easily. But unfortunately for you, your fate was sealed the moment you came here. HQ respond. Can't let them call in reinforcements. A step too far to stop in time.
Sweet dreams.
Good old Lecter.
This is HQ. Respond.
Oof. Pity. Oof.
There was a suspicious sighting during our patrol, but it turned out to be harmless. We'll be finishing our sweep shortly.
Understood. Return to your post as soon as your task is complete.
Good old Lecter.
That should buy us a few minutes at the very least.
It's 150 to 200k without that. There were 600 stars.
That was a pretty close call, huh? What are you doing here?
Lecter Arando.
It's been a while, Bannings, Yin. I've been looking for you two. Didn't expect to find you so close to the city, though. I don't know whether to call you brave or plain stupid.
This game is so simple to break. I mean, even the other ones were. If you got the art set up to sit there and spam arts, you touch. The Imperial Intelligence Division aircraft. What a former Iron Blood doing here? Don't tell me you have a hand in it. To burst your bubble, detective, but you're way off the mark. This has got nothing to do with me and Claire. I knew something was about to go down. I didn't see it hitting the fan like this. Hold on. Are you implying that you knew there was going to be a crisis of some kind? No comment. Listen, I came out here to cut the deal with you two. I have some info that you and your friends want. Don't mean. The best part is that Reen Regent's spamming that craft. Oh, wow. That's working. And then with Alyssa and just recharging the CP every turn basically and going attacks, yeah. Fine. I don't necessarily trust you, but I can recognize that's hearing you out. Though we won't agree to anything else, but we know. It's you. My wallet is a pillow. The three then made their way back to Crossbell before any more soldiers could arrive. Vector provided valuable information as they walked. Some of the people in the city escaped to a market village. So cryptids with 2 million HP are very easy to take out because they get a turn. Oh. Alright, one sec, quick break. I'll be right back. That's crazy. I mean, yeah. If you're doing 200 something plus 1,008 hits, you're gonna be knocking them out in like 5-6 rounds. 8, 10. Nice increased speed, so you just keep going. Hi, Kira. Good evening. How you doing tonight? Oh, you know what? What's it? Crisis. Ever Crisis should be on Steam now. Have you tried it out? Relatively small number, mind you. Still, there are some who avoided being brainwashed by that strange dance and were evacuated to Amorica. Yeah, I keep forgetting. What? They're supposed to be 6 hours. Oh, probably still not released. Okay, yeah. One day I'll remember to take that thing. So, there were some who avoided being brainwashed. Are you saying that someone helped to lead them here? Was it someone from the SSS? What time does it get released? Oh, I couldn't tell you who. I figured you'd want to follow up on it, but you're planning to liberate Crossbow. Not like we have any other leads at the moment, given how little we know about the EDF. Instincts are telling me something else is going on near the village too. That's why I figured my best play was to find you guys. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Oh, how about it? Did you buy any of that? Not like you have a reason to. Einstein enters a bodybuilding competition and finds he has seriously misunderstood the objective. Although his name wasn't Frankenstein. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I'll go back to streaming. I do miss it sometimes. But keeping up with it though is a lot. Be rather stressful at times too. I wouldn't blame me if you turned me down. No. We accept. Let's start heading toward Amorica. Don't you think you're being a little too trusting towards a former Ironblood? That I wasn't taking everything you told me. The reality is we're pressed for time. We need a better handle on it. If nothing else, your instincts and strength in combat have been reliable in the past. You'll be an asset. Besides, I have faith in our friends. Can't imagine them sitting idly by at a time like this. I'm just not mentally able. I'm good with lurking and chilling on others. Appreciate the support here. One day, but it's fine. Get to sit back, enjoy, hang out, chit chat. Honestly, I'm surprised I'm still doing it. I've just invested so much into it that I'm like this. Yeah. It's a hobby. Enjoy it. That's why I know you're telling the truth, whether you mean to or not. Helping people is what the SS does. Have no objections either. Even if they did turn out to be bad, I'm sure Lloyd and I could handle it. This isn't my first time working with someone I don't trust. Yeah. I enjoyed your streams. It's just hard to catch them. Said, nope. Fair enough. Or leave him alone. He likes to play with you, but you just gnaw on him. He grabs his tail and starts dragging him around. Should have known you guys would react like this. Don't know when to give up and always find the silver lining. Silver. No wonder you've managed to survive the last couple of years. But I'm probably the last person. Just so we're clear, it's just a temporary one, based on do whatever it takes to reunite with our friends, take back our home, including getting in bed with you. Fine by me. Here's to a fruitful little partnership. I'm looking forward to seeing how far that stubbornness takes you. This road will take us straight to a market. There are people there, people. Let's get moving. Right? Let's see. Did you ever play The Escapist? I have it. I think I have both of them, but no, I never played them. Alright, so we're going north from Markle Road, whatever. Too, if you ever want to play. Oh, it's up. I have mine on. I think mine's on Epic. Yeah, the Epic store.
Gehenna must have frozen over if we're teamed up. There's a first for everything. You didn't have some premonition about this?
It doesn't work that way. I'm not omniscient, so we just gotta figure this out together.
Easy victory!
Oh, I get Lecter on my team. Ooh, cool. Leviathan, spell card, and getting heated.
How about a little fire?
Of course.
Leviathan is water. Ooh, she went invisible? Started off that way.
Come! Perfect!
There! Right! Break them! Raging hammer!
Alright, what does this do? Fool's Vermilion. Attack. Like which turns. Damage plus 4 for 6 turns. Game is louder than me. Alright. Strange as that is, when I talk, the game audio is off. But it doesn't look like it's doing that.
I don't mind.
Oh, that is super. Game's up 100%. Oh, that's why. Because my mic is not up 100%. Alright. Microphone. Alright, let me know how that is, Kira. Shouldn't be as loud anymore. It just turns gain down slightly. That'd be good. I did. How's that? I was fiddling with some settings. I had to reset my firewall and whatnot, so everything's all a mess.
This your card? Haha, too bad for you.
Ooh, death.
Let's go.
Oh, they... Alright. All sorts of stuff going. All right.
Good to go.
Right. Break them! Raging hammer! Right.
Okay. Hey, just let me know. If it needs a little tweak a little more, just let me know.
Yeah. Good to go.
I'm going. Yes! Now!
There! Oh boy. I don't mind. Alright.
I'm going.
Keep things up.
Moonlight butterflies.
Right. Right. Break them! Raging hammer!
Oh, it's too bad he was knocked down. It's alright.
Behold my dance.
3-1.
An illusory
Good?
walk
Thank you.
to
Alright,
depart
appreciate that.
Sleep.
Isn't there an in-game settings for voices?
Fine.
Should be? Are the voices too loud? I just turned the entire game off again.
Right.
I mean, normally when I speak, the game audio is supposed to drop, which it's doing now. But, like I said, I've started filling with some stuff. So, I appreciate you letting me know.
Hey! Right. Yeah.
All taken care of.
That treasure chest doesn't appear to have been opened yet.
Strength, art, speed, evasion 6% makes enemies more likely to notice you. Hit. I also have to equip oh, let's see. Confused. Defense. First evasion. Let's attack each. That's equipped him. Getting beat up. It looks more like an art user. Oh. Accuracy. Ah.
Yeah! I'm good to fight. An easy victory.
Ooh, got the double advantage. I didn't know if anyone else said. No, you're the first.
How about a little fire?
Of course. Come. Perfect.
There! Right. Yeah.
Why not?
Like the
That's some
stats,
bad luck facing
status
us.
elements get pretty often compared to the other ones. But no, it's the pink thing.
It's my turn. Why not?
Okay, guy. Hey.
Here's our shot. Break them! Raging hammer!
How about a little fire?
I'm going. Come. Battle complete. Now to reset myself.
Reading is going up on my left. Stop.
How about a little fire?
Of course. Come. Now.
There! That's our Risha. I can always count on you.
If there's a back, I've got it covered.
Alright. So we got some snow here today, Kira. Didn't want it. I was driving and it just started coming down. 1 second. I hear your head getting it. We've got a bag. Playing around, but I don't want him choking on it. But yeah, so we end up getting snow today. Stop!
Of course.
It's my turn. Good to go.
Easy me. Ow! You bastard! Stop anything. Whatever.
Come. Now. Let's go, Lloyd.
Leave it to me. Good to go. How about a little fun?
Gotcha! There! Right! Break them! Raging hammer!
It's my turn.
Ah! Now!
It's mine.
Simple. Simple.
Love it.
How about a little fire? It's down.
There!
I'm going. Hut! Battle complete. Now to reset myself.
Going up to a fishing spot. See if there's any new fish here. That. Oh my goodness gracious. Lizard people.
All right. Heat things up.
Death awaits you! Come!
It's my turn. Break them! Raging hammer! Right.
To the May.
Let's go.
Whatever.
Zero breaker!
Now! It's mine! Good to go. We're back. A little fun, town! There!
Gosh.
I'm going!
Used.
Come!
Right. Zero. Now! Go, Lecter!
I got you! Why not? It's down!
There!
Good to go. Keep it up.
Fools Vermilion!
I don't mind.
Now we're back. A little fire!
Of course! Yeah!
It's my turn. Yeah!
Flame! It's down!
Nice.
There! Right. Zip up!
One's dodging.
All taken care of.
Oh, he keeps getting the bags. Stop getting the bags, you little stinker. Yes, you. Yes, you. Quit it. You're going to choke on the bag. I mean, I'd save more money in the long run, but, you know, choking. Stop. Rat. Lloyd. That battle open any wounds? Emotional one. Most of my blood is still inside. Just worn out. Yeah, I was thinking. You suddenly lost your touch. But you picked as good a spot as any. Why don't we sit at that rest? You could suggest we keep going, but otherwise, something tells me that wouldn't be well. Sorry for slowing everyone down. Hush. Really not a problem. What's up, Saber? Good evening. There, have a coffee on me. Much appreciated. Well, I say we're about halfway to the village now. Practically a stone throw away.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Yeah, kitty, 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 kitty. Woo! There he is. All right. Getting his treats and the little shit jumped on my shoulder. He come running, like clawed up my back. I got 4 of them here because that's how many came out. It looks like Buddy's getting 4 of them today. He doesn't. Yes, there's one. There's a cute pupper. But you ain't getting the kitty tweets. Huh? You want one more? Oh, good boy. Oh. Right here. Right here. Teach you how to shake yet. Yeah, it's a good boy. All right, there's one. I got 2 more for you because of reasons. Right here. Yum. What? Now for you. Get one more off screen. Come here, you. I'm trying to play a video game. I got this one trying to get attention. This one's trying to get attention. Oh, you kitty and a puppy. No tweets for the puppy. It's in everything else. He's getting fat. He's getting fat. Alright, go. This is, well, I'd say we're about halfway there. Alright, said that part. No signs of the EDF patrols either. Gonna go luck mode. Take care, everyone. Have a good night, Kira. Thank you very much for creeping. I appreciate it. Oop. Much like the president, Royce was in charge. Much like when he was in charge. I'm guessing they can't spare the resources for neighboring villages. Found. That'd work in our favor, at least. I'll take anything that helps us reunite with our friends. So far so good. Work's been steady. So it goes by pretty quickly. I got my inverted table in Tuesday. I forgot to use it today, but might use it after stream for. Animals doing good. I forgot to call clinic to make sure they have appointments this month to get neutered. Both need fixed. Wasn't that pretty good? Yourself? Say Dodger Stadium can hold up to 56,000, but that's just a ballpark figure. Ain't much time to lose. They completely blindsided us with that attack on the ceremony. Who knows what else they can do? Especially considering everything going on in the past month in the Empire. What do you mean? We last liberated Crossbell only a month ago. Don't tell me something's happened since. Behind the scenes, anyway, yeah. For one, someone broke into the RMP guardhouse. Me and Claire had to look into it. Last week, Prince Olivert and his wife went missing. The Courageous went where they were on. Find out the entire Courageous? News to me. I guess that would explain why we haven't been able to get in touch with Reen and the gang. Oh, yeah. You guys use that round of 7 thingy for communicating over the long distances. That'll be it. The Serona seashell was on the Courageous when it disappeared. And that system is useless without it. As we speak, all other communications with the outside world has been jammed. Doubts we can count on Class 7 or any of your other buddies outside Crossbell to help. Guess you're right. You think the culprit behind the chaos in Crossbell is responsible for it all? Yep. Crossbell lies at the center of everything right now. It does. Dame Claire and I didn't realize before Rufus and his men escaped. I pulled out all the stops at the least to get myself into Crossbell. Still got the upper hand. Wow. Astonishing how well prepared they were. Not to mention, outmaneuvering you and Claire is new. Not many can pull that off. To tell you the truth, the whole thing still makes 0 sense. Just can't imagine that everything he said was a lie. Even he isn't that much of a weasel.
I will be the one to bear the responsibility for His Excellency's actions.
Alrighty then.
It is the best way we can go about quelling the unrest in Erebonia and solve the issue of Crossbell all at once.
The news cycle anymore? There's a lot going on, man. Apparently there was this whole thing with Congress. I don't know if it was whole Congress, but they're asking all these, I guess, deans or representatives for the colleges about anti-Semitism, like calling for genocide towards individuals. Like, well, if it's depending on the context, context is they're calling for genocide regarding on Jew or whatever. Depending on the what? Stupid. Harvard apparently got a 0 score for free rights. For free speech. Like, they get 0. Anyways.
I can think of no better way for us Ironbloods to honor him.
You really said that? Paranoid dude who blew up his own house. I saw that dude with the flares. Now there's another debate going on right now, which I had no idea. There's a debate going on? So there's no point denying what happens in front of your own. So, we've got a score to settle. That was in Arlington, Virginia? A guy was shooting off flares and they called the cops, and the guy started shooting at the cops, and then they shot back, but I think that's how it went. And then and as they were about to enter the house, it blew up. Yeah, no. Yeah. And it's on me to sell it. That's all it. Both for the Ironbloods who once were served under Osborne, and for his kid who can't be. But to be honest, I've got another more personal reason for wanting to fix this. Crossbow has been my favorite vacation spot ever since I snuck in here 2 years back. The sooner you guys can reclaim your independence, the sooner I can come chill in my party suit. Sure, we'll give it our best shot. Can't afford to rest until everyone is free. The SSS duty. Holy crossbow. And I'll liberate our conceal warp. Also, my cooked out state sent blocking. He did what? Why are you guarding this dude? You're sus. Urban. What a cuck. Maybe he was on that list. Just saying. Why would you go defending a list of a pedophile and all those along with him that's been to the island? You know? The sooner we do that, the sooner we can perform again. So we're going to be using you. No, you know what? This isn't even the first time you've helped us. You lent a hand in arresting the former president. So why don't we drop all the talk of using one another and just work together on this? Come on. There you go. No blank statement. Got some evidence for it. Accusation. He said, I believe. And yeah, man, my assumption, if you're blocking that list, the people need to know. I don't care who's on that list. We need to know. And if you're blocking it, it's obviously suspicious. Might be on that list. Just saying. He didn't kill himself, ladies and gentlemen. Could have figured you'd say that eventually. Fine. Have it your way. I'm counting on you, Bannings. Same to you. Their duty to a whole of the crossbow. After they had rested long enough for Lloyd to recover his strength, the trio set off once more to America. Alright, so get a courier bomb. Is there a fishing spot? There is. Tiger Awana. Oh, we're after the Tiger Awana. Save. Diving into the Pizzagate stuff was horrific experience. Wait, he did that?
Goodbye. This'll be good.
searching the rabbit hole.
Look at the size of
You're
this
deep
thing.
diving into it. All right. So where we go? North. Get away! By a ranged person.
An easy victory.
How about a little fire?
I'm going. Come.
Right. Ah!
There's no stopping us.
Nice. I did.
Get it!
Nice. I'll hold on to it.
Gonna eat me. Gonna eat me.
How about a little fire?
Death awaits you.
Break them! Raging hammer!
I'm going. Come.
It's my turn. Ah! Now! It's mine!
Timing is always dead on.
What can I say? Comes with the precog territory.
Pre-cock territory. Alright, let's link those two up before I forget. I want to see my evasion tank. You should... There. I wish it was on a grid. Part of me is like, oh, it's crooked. This Croken is a great Twitter account to follow who exposes all that stuff. Really? Discord if you could. Send me a link, I'll follow it on my other account. He was doxxed and career assassinated years back for trying to report on it. What? By Taylor Rins, whatever her name is. Sounds good. Yeah, that's fine. You can tag the one you follow. I'll just follow it with my other one. I got political Twitter, then I got streaming Twitter. Alright, we're on the second road now. Alright, what do we got here? Down there, vitality drop, yellow emblem. What's ultra rare? Oh,
Of course.
oh, the little dude.
Break them! Raging hammer!
Raging hammer.
Ah!
I'm going. Come.
Very nice.
Perfect.
Thank you very much.
It's mine!
Try to remember to look at that later.
How about a little fire? Right. Zero breaker!
Why not?
I'm going. Now.
It's mine!
I don't mind. It's down!
A chance. Death awaits you. Yeah.
Good to go.
Right.
Death awaits you. Yeah. Battle complete. Now to reset myself. I need to keep at it.
Oh, a clip where the illegals had better luggage and clothing quality than me. I've seen a lot of that. And you know what they are? A bunch of young men. You barely see any women or children.
Drop for the taking.
Asian.
The ancient battlefield's to the right. It looks completely empty out there.
The Empire was using it as a military camp not too long ago. It'd be nice if we had time to check it out. But we'd better keep straight for our Morica.
Huh? I got a funny feeling.
Here's our shot!
Yeah, military aged. And then, who was it? One of the Congress guys want to... Now, I kind of see it. The idea behind it is we could benefit from it. The idea of those that come over illegally serve until they gain their citizenship, but at the same time, there's a bit of a problem with that too, especially with the military these days. You don't want it flooded with illegals who have no commitment to the country. They might move, they will, but... Oh, that's your senator? Yeah, alright.
Come!
Same senator.
Perfect! Let's be quick!
Understood!
I see pros and cons with it.
I don't mind.
Yeah, but it's still your senator. I didn't vote for my governor. Or my senator.
All taken care of.
Don't mind. And they keep getting voted in, man. If they served in the military, send them to Ukraine.
Don't take that enemy lightly.
Watch out! This one's tough!
And that's one way to do it.
All right. Keep things up. It's my turn.
Oh, now you hear Venezuela wants to start a war. They want to infiltrate a country right next to them, Uganda, I think it is.
Break them!
For oil.
Raging hammer!
Right.
Zero breaker!
Yeah.
I'm going. Come! Perfect!
It's mine! I don't mind. Throw back a little fire! Gotcha!
A chance! Of course! Come!
Right! Okay, playtime is over.
Night!
Okay, later.
Nice.
Right. Break them! Raging hammer!
Right.
Well, hope it doesn't get to that point, but it is bound to happen sooner or later.
Let's go! Arcus, activate! Yeah!
Death awaits you.
Yep. Dinos.
Come. We've done what we set out to do.
Guess I'm moving up! Just another day for free stuff.
Listen. Oh my god. The pun. Just another day for free stuff.
Nice. I'll hold on to it.
I have to add that one to the list of puns. Ah! Turn back around, you little shit. He's so fast.
An easy victory.
All right. Keep things up.
Death awaits you. Come. Perfect.
It's mine. Right. Keep it up. Fools vermilion! It's my turn. Zero breaker!
Shippers, yeah, and Lloyd.
I don't
They
mind.
have a lot of intimacy between them. I can see that. Don't tell Ellie.
How about a little Fudge Town?
A chance. Simple. Now.
It's mine.
Of course. Behold my dance.
I love these free crafts. They're awesome. Best feature in the game.
By silver light. Fine.
Unless the boss gets it and does 2 S crafts back to back. That would suck ass.
Done what we set out to do.
Being so mean to me. Around. Anyway. Love it. The free craft is just a free limit break. It's freaking awesome. S-craft.
Keep it up. Fools vermilion!
Got another one coming up.
Death awaits you. Behold my dance. We've done what we set out to do.
Turned on high speed mode and I skipped it. Level 7. Recover HP, CP increased automatically. Very nice.
Don't take that enemy lightly.
Another one? Got a crit.
Moonlight butterflies.
Why not? All right. Keep things up. Right. Keep it up. Fools vermilion! Let's go.
Behold my dance. An aloof flute. Combine! Right!
Right.
Some guy owes that. Oh my god, this debate created a meme potential? Wolf girl supremacy? Yes, I love it. I love it. Yeah, it's just a Twitter meme, guys. If you're interested, read it, but it's safe.
Right. Zero Breaker!
Why not?
How about a little fire? Let's go. Keep it up. Fools Vermilion! Right. Ah!
Good to go.
Nice feint. Oh, that was a Zero Craft. Shit, I didn't see it at all. Damn, whatever, it died.
Man, the legendary
Dr. Arando, once again,
Shows
appraised
underselling
by
it.
the Max
Strange.
Fiddleman.
Because Scarecrow oversells how scary you actually are.
Listen, that's what I was waiting for. I didn't quite catch what they said. Keep linked till it happens again.
I wonder who would put that chest there.
Gave me some third tier stuff, but got the stuff to make it. Come back, Mister. Alright. Everything. Now we go over here, get another cutscene. Another one?
Over there.
Oh. Ellie! Save the children.
This isn't looking good.
Oh, they're all weak monsters anyways.
What are we going to do?
Don't worry, Pulley. I won't let them hurt you.
Oh.
I'll distract them. I want you all to run for the village, okay?
One shot kill. Take out those circus animals.
What do we do, Camille? Shoot! No one hurts my sister while I'm around!
Aww. Like the big brother.
There's too many of them. At the rate things are going.
Bro, you have hearts. Ellie needs to dual wield this guy. Oh, that would be awesome. What an entrance.
Lloyd!
Sorry it took us so long. Mind covering our six?
We won't let them harm the children.
Alright, so we get Ellie on the team now. Very nice. And we get a quick. Oh, so, first things first. First things first. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
How about a little fun?
Do 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 do.
There.
I'm going.
Keep it up. Fools Vermilion!
Death awaits you. Come! Perfect!
I've got you! Leave it to me! Here I go! Take this! Ah! Now's the time! Reach
Shit
it
on
now!
first.
Leave it down!
It's alright.
Right.
You knocked down Ellie. Knock down. Back up again, man. We're gonna get around. Like, knock down. No.
Gotcha!
Come closer, my pretties. Come closer. Ever so closer.
Come!
Right. Breaker! Good to go.
Hey, with a little confusion.
Power back. A little fun. Gotcha. There.
You're alone.
Death awaits you.
Keep it up. Fools Vermilion!
Death awaits you. Behold my dance.
Handstanding like spotted skunks. Basically what they are.
Why not?
They didn't die.
Power back. A little fire! Sorry, you just picked the wrong fight.
Ellie come in and just get her ass kicked.
Nice! I did it!
Spartacus.
That takes care of that.
You're all unharmed, right?
Those things are actually called Farticus. Are they really called Farticus? I didn't pay attention to the name.
Good job hanging tough for so long, Ellie. I'm glad to see you're all right.
Oh.
Show up out of nowhere at the perfect time, and that's all you have to say to me. I was so worried, and I thought I may never see you again. You're not still hurt, are you?
No. Kiss, 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 kiss.
No, I'm fine. Sorry that I worried you. I'm so happy to see you again, Ellie.
Oh. Alright, here we go. That was a nice look. Not cutscene. Right back screen.
Lloyd,
We have that with Reen and Alyssa a lot. I'm not complaining. I went it with my fee. Go that thing real quick. So, I put up my thing right behind me. Definitely want to get more. Have it nice little displays. One over here, one over here. Maybe one over here. Yeah, I forgot which ones I want. Or which ones to get gifted to me. Whoa. They must really like each other. Hey, I think we should give them some privacy, Bully. But this is the guy you were talking about. I'm glad you're back together. Get ship it. Not official until it's kid official. Get a room. There are children watching, you know. Don't go corrupting them, officers. We're doing nothing of the sort. Don't make it sound like that. Wait, what are you doing here in the first place? It's kind of a long story. Are y'all alright? Leo. Thank goodness. I'm so worried. Something might have happened. Wasn't you with Alyssa? Or appreciate the like, Cyber. Room from a love hotel, most likely. Hey, baby, making time. Ooh, don't scare me like that. Hold up. Aren't you all?
Lloyd, Risha!
Someone gained voice.
Oh,
Cecile!
The village. Almost made into a honey factory.
Lecter tipped us off that an SSS member was in Armorica, but I never expected to run into you too, Cecile. I'm so glad you're all right.
It's so good to see you're okay too, Lloyd. I'm sure you must have gone through a lot to get here. I didn't know what to think after the injuries you sustained at the ceremony.
And there goes the voice. Yeah, but I'm doing better now, thanks to Vishya. I wouldn't have made it here without her. Or Lecter, for that matter. Expecting Go get a shout out. You know, don't owe me anything. By the way, this scene is not voiced. Yeah, someone said they added like what? 2/3 of the game is now voiced for the adaptation. I mean, start it and then it goes no voice, and at the end it voice. But it was your information that led us to Amorca Village in the first place. Oh, good to see that so many people from the city were able to escape to you. What's with the oops? Yes, that wouldn't have been impossible had the DPD and the CDF not drawn the enemies. Then again, Kia, you don't know where she is either. Oh no. Kia! Sweet, sweet Kia. 500 and something year old Kia. I thought this was a scene with added voice dialogue. Just to start. Fortunately, we were separated from her during all the confusion in the city. I'm so sorry, Lloyd. I was standing right next to her at the time. Though it was my responsibility, I shouldn't have let this happen. But please, Cecile. You don't have to blame yourself. It's not your fault. If anything, I should have... Ellie. We're all worried about Kia, but we need to have faith in her. I'm sure she's okay, and I know we'll find her eventually and bring her home safely. There's no doubt in my mind. Lloyd's right. Let's take solace in how many people were able to escape the city. If they're okay, then I'm sure Kia is too. Can't begin to describe how it feels to know Shashan, Speaker McDowell, or Daddy Lloyd and Mama Ellie. We'll find her. We will. They will. They must find their darling little Kia. Shun-shun. Hi, dear Shun-shun. Especially worried about Shun-shun this whole time. Yeah, I think that's... think of it this way. We're off to a good start. Already knowing that some of our friends and family are alright. No, I don't want to make light of the injuries Speaker McDowell suffered. Sounds like he took a stray bullet to the shoulder. Gonna be okay? The doctor said he'll be fine. Fortunately, the bullet passed straight through, so it didn't cause much damage. But given his age, he's going to need plenty of rest at the clinic. That's probably for the best. Wouldn't want him to push himself too hard for our sake. Right, your grandfather will be okay, Ellie. So long as he takes time to recover. He's in good hands with Dr. Lytton. And try not to worry too much about where Kia is, alright? Try. Don't worry about your daughter. Don't worry that. She's only 510 years old. He's a grown child. Well, I'm going back to help at the clinic. Let me know if you need anything. Thanks, Cecile. Bye, Slowness. My apologies. I know there's no sense in being gloomy right now. The children left the village because they wanted to find a way to cheer me up. And you saw how that almost turned out. Shouldn't blame yourself for that either, Ellie. I'm sure they want to help the entire village, and not just you. Pardon me. But. Hate to change the subject. I think I'm going to do my own thing for a while, now that we've made it to the village. Yes, we could all use some downtime. I'd like to go catch up with Shanshan and see how she's doing. She's at the end, isn't she? Yes, that's where the other refugees from the city are staying as well. Been worried about you too, so I'm sure she'll be happy to spend some time. Sounds like her. I'll go do that then. Bye, evasion tank. I'm gonna check out on the speaker and see if the folks in the can hear it. Give me a holler once you two are done with the heart-to-hearts we're about to have. What was that? Yes, it was their way of leaving this in my hands. Hey, Ellie, could I interest you in a walk around the village together? I want to get a better idea of how the villagers... I suppose we could do... Orica may have to be our base of operations for a while. So we should say hi to Volta. Good thinking. Let's go then. Let's go! My pet mouse, Elvis, died last night. He was caught in a trap. A date in Orica. Alright, so what do we got? So the scenes that play out, open up your map of this. It was Crossbow Sock. Now you have the sanatorium building. So. North of the initial position, across the river spot for fishing. The Rock Eater. Let's go fishing!
Crazy as times are, this place always manages to put my mind at ease.
I know what you mean. Especially so, now that I know you're safe.
Why don't we take a look around?
Gotta save. On my bait. For the Rock Eater.
Bye. Crap. Bye.
Crap. Slap. Third time's a charm, they say.
Bye. This'll be good.
My Rock Eater.
Oh well.
Yep. Got it. What else does it want us to do? Now talk to the kids in the center of the village. They are the ones we saved. I'll give you honey syrup. Okay. Talk to the kids. Thanks again for saving us earlier, guys. All the grown-ups and Mr. McDowell have been looking really sad. So we wanted to get them up with some flowers. Well, we were going to pick some of the pretty ones just outside the village. We didn't think we'd have to worry about monsters if we didn't want very far. Why we caused so much trouble. You don't need to apologize. Just be more careful next time. Okay, but we still want to give you these. We asked Jake to help us get them. Wow, really appreciate it. I'm sure you guys have a lot of stuff to do, so we thought these might help you out. Thoughtful. Thank you so much. Nice of that. Let's see. We're going to the general store to purchase the crown line. Right there. Fancy. Shop. Buy. Out of money. Not out of money. Plenty of bait. I recommend you ignore the confuser weapon for Ellie. He's an arch user and the weapon lowers her AST and remorse. It does. Quite a lot. Not recommend. Purchase the Chimeric coat and spikes to upgrade your characters. Yeah. At the end, talk to him, counter, and buy the milestone. Recipe. This needs 700. Okay. So, plenty of money. Let's see. 1, 2 of those. Bye. Alright. Last chance to purchase crossbow times. Okay, here I got that. Now we go to the inn. Somebody's on our way. Oh, right there. Sometimes you can get them. Alright, let's look from it. Hi there, Ellie. How are you feeling? Hello, Goofon. I suppose I'm hanging in. More concerned about the evacuees. How are they doing? They really? People who came from the city are feeling more uneasy than... I'm happy to open up all of our rooms, but we only have so many. It isn't ideal for them all to have a share. Right. That's very true. I'm sorry for the burden we've undoubtedly placed on you. You've got nothing to apologize for, Ellie. You did the right thing. I'll do what I can to keep them comfortable, making them snacks in spare time. Not much, but it's something. It's easy to overlook how stressful it will be for the evacuees. So we need to resolve this as soon as possible. Talk to Risha and Shin first.
I'm so glad you're all right, Risha. First I was separated from Daddy, and then you disappeared. I was worried sick about you.
I'm sorry for worrying you, San-san. I'm so relieved to see you're all right, too.
Risha, don't ever leave me like that again. Because as long as you're here, I feel like I can overcome anything.
Okay.
I know things may seem scary now, but we can pull through this.
The San-san is voiced by Megan Taylor Harvey, aka Toa Herschel. Oh, I hear it. I do, I hear it. Nice.
You're right. But...
Well, this is a heartwarming sight. Indeed it is. Mind me. Oh, the SSS. Does this mean you're going to be leaving again? We don't have a plan set in stone yet, but most likely, yes. I still don't know whether Ilya and Sully are alright. I'll do whatever I must to say that I can perform together again. Thought you might say that. Sorry, Sun-san. I know it must feel like we're ripping your best friend from you after you've only just got her back. But there are people who need Rishia's help. Us included. We need her with us if we're going to secure Crossbell's future. I know it won't be easy, but we're asking you to have faith in us. I promise we'll take good care of Rishia, give her all the support we possibly can. Sorry for putting you through so much. Really am. I promise I'll come back safe as soon. When I do, I'll bring everyone from Long Lao back with me. Okay, but please be careful. I'm going to hold you all to that. You better look after her. Strong enough on her own. This shot. You're the one looking at her. Likes you. Strong, Risha. Were you going to say something? Oh no, it's not my imagination. Likes her little wasn't she? Glad to see Shanshan okay. I was worried sick about her. I hope Zheng Hao. Hi. Okay too. Let's see. You and the others are heading out right now. I'll be here waiting for you. So whatever you do, make sure you come back, okay? Rishia noticed. Alright, what's up? Already did that one. Done with that. Head to the village chief house in the north. Talk to the side for levels. Oh, look what the cat dragged. The young folk from the village have been keeping me up to date. That includes, of course, everything that happened. Folks had it rough. Sorry for worrying you. I owe you so much for taking in my grandfather and the refugee. As his secretary, please allow me to express my deepest. Come now. Now more than ever, you've got to extend a helping hand. It was the speaker who fought for us when these goons were trying to set up the convalescent to take it. Not to mention all the times the SSS has helped us. We're only doing our job, sir. Spare me the ability. We've been in your debt ever since. Once have you abandoned the weak. Oop, that's for us all. That means a lot to me. You okay, Ellie? You ever need a hand with something? Anything at all? You just let us know. Coming together. I'm running. It may be a rinky-dink little farm village, but we've got your backs all the same. And we couldn't ask for better allies. Thank you so much. There are so many people supporting us. We can't really afford to let them down. Just know we're going to take Crossbell back and find Kia. Yes. So, would you be asking what happened after the ceremony? You haven't been yourself ever since we ran to the village? Feel like a failure because she couldn't protect the people or Crossbell? I don't deserve to have the villagers speak. Ooh. Good. Sorry. Don't deserve to have the villagers speaking so kindly about me. Not after I turn my back on Kia. Stop.
Please forgive me, Lloyd.
Not like you drop-kicked her and left her there.
It's not Cecile's fault that Kia isn't here. Not at all. It's entirely mine for abandoning her.
I doubt you abandoned her. Feels like a bad mom for saying that, I bet. Sorry, eating at her. 2 days ago, just after the signing ceremony.
Ellie! There you are, Kia. I've been looking for you. Yeah, Cecile should be somewhere nearby, too. Is Lloyd? He'll be fine. Risha's with him. Now come over.
Ah! Run, or you'll get caught up in it!
Ah! Kia! No. Kia!
1 second.
Kia! Where are you? Grandfather! Ellie, go! I'll be fine. We'll see each other again soon, I promise. There are other people who need you. Kia!
Not abandoning her.
I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. I could have ran to her voice and grabbed her hand, and I chose not to. I don't deserve to call myself her guardian, or even be a part of the SSS.
Oh, so that's what happened. It's going to be all right, Ellie. Kia's just fine. I'm sure of it.
How can you be so sure?
We've done nothing but force hardship on her ever since we returned from the Azure Tree. While we fought for our home's freedom, she stood by us and helped however she could, despite being separated from her best friend. And never once did she not have a smile on her face. No matter how hopeless things felt, Kia never stopped smiling for us. She never gave up.
Ellie feels like a bad mom. Ellie, or even be like a mother to her. They wanted to take daughter home safely. Yeah,
we were the ones who swore to protect her, and there she was again, being the one who protected and supported us, just like always.
You're right. She always has. We were only able to continue smiling ourselves because her smile was giving us hope. I think that's exactly what she was trying to do the day we were separated, too. I'll be fine! We'll see each other again soon, I promise! There are other people who need you!
Voice actor's doing pretty good.
I couldn't see her face, but I could feel how desperate she was to encourage me, even though she must have been so scared. How can one little girl be so positive?
I'd like to say that's how she's always been, but we both know she's even stronger now than she was before. Kia isn't the same girl she was when we first met. She's no longer powerless to fight against a terrible fate that was decided without her consent. She's one of us now, in every sense of the word. Always with us, always fighting and smiling.
One of the scenes that is additionally voiced dub. I'm glad they did it.
In just 2 years, she's grown and become the Kia Bannings we all know and love. That's why, if she says she'll be all right, and that we'll see each other again, then I know we can believe her. So there's only one thing left for us to do, right?
Yes, you're right again.
Back to this girl doing a... No Steph, he's playing it just perfect.
I think deep down, part of me still thought of her as a helpless child that needs us to look after her.
Almost like he put himself in the position. Had maybe the actress or the dummy and put his hand on his shoulder to condone that emotion. Freaking amazing. Played a terrible no, that wasn't. Never mind, that played Nisha. Never mind. Impassioned anger. Doing
I
great.
should have known better. Should have seen that as we were getting stronger. She was right there with us, getting stronger too.
Well, I'm hardly in any position to judge when it comes to being overprotective of Kia. But the thing is, she put her trust in us. So it's only right we do the same thing when she asks, right?
You're on fire, huh? Right again. There's so much for us to do right now. The only way we're going to manage is by taking it one step at a time. Kia told me she would be okay, and that there are other people who need me. I'm going to place my faith in that.
Being his overprotective brother. Lloyd is an overprotective dad. Out of the two, being the overprotective dad, it seems.
So I'm sure we'll be reunited as long as we stay the course.
That's the spirit. It's only a matter of time before our paths cross again. So we don't want to disappoint her when we meet up.
We don't. We don't want to disappoint. We had to run ads. So I will be back once more. And I'll be going an extra hour tonight because I won't be streaming tomorrow. Friends. Alright. Something about to happen.
I'd say we owe it to her as her guardians. And as her friends.
This is so like you, Lloyd. Always encouraging me when I need it most. It's been this way for a long time, hasn't it? That night on the roof when I thought of leaving the SSS. Even when I decided to become Grandfather's secretary during the occupation. Sometimes I wonder if the only reason I've been able to keep going these last few years is because I knew you were with me. Words can't express how grateful I truly am.
I'm flattered, but I don't think I did anything particularly special. I've known for a long time that your future was going to lead you to politics. And I know you'll make Crossbell and the world a better place.
Ellie would look good with short hair.
So I'm happy to do whatever I can to give you a push in the right direction if you need it.
Is that the only reason? I hope the reason you look after me so much isn't just for the good of Crossbell.
Oh.
I thought it would sound cooler if I put it that way. But you got me. I think my feelings are a little more straightforward than that. I want to do what I can to help you realize your dreams because you're Ellie. You're important to me. That's the real reason.
Thanks. I know I forced that out of you, so forgive me for being a little selfish.
No kiss?
I think that's just what I needed to hear to begin looking forward again. You always make me feel like nothing is impossible, not even getting our home back.
Because nothing ever is. And I'll be right here to tell you as many times as it takes.
Oh, got a character note for Ellie. Alright, what's up next? The some scenes are head south and into the new building, the Sanctorium. Sanatorium. Get everything above first before entering. Once ready, head inside for a scene. Let's see.
Now then.
More scenes. I think we've seen everything there is to see in the village now. It's time to visit the clinic. There, you two. Ah, hey, Risha. Finished catching up with Shanshan? Just wanted to see how she's doing, so... You two are going to visit Speaker McDowell, correct? I joined you? Not at all. Thank you for keeping him in your thoughts. Lloyd, Ellie, and Risha enter the clinic, and as Ellie showed them the way to Speaker McDowell's room. Knock, knock.
Grandfather, it's me.
Oh, Ellie, do come in.
Hello.
Oh.
It's good to see you again, Mr. Speaker. But are you sure it's all right for you to be sitting up?
I do still feel some lingering pain, but they told me just this much would be all right. I owe the goddess my deepest thanks. It brings me joy to see you are all doing well. Particularly you, Ellie. You're looking much brighter than you were before.
Final Fantasy. Killed that god by now.
Well, It's true. I do feel much better now.
I think Lloyd has something to do with that. I figured. Playboy here wasn't going to let her stay down on the dumps. I know I can hear you, right? In any case, I'm glad to hear you're doing well, Mr. Speaker. So am I. But please don't overexert yourself in trying to recovery. After everything that's happened in Crossbell, I don't know what I would do if something were. He's right. Your condition is stable now, but the clinic is still short on staff and medicine. The best thing you can do for yourself and us is get plenty of bed rest. I will. Thank you for looking after me. Only wish there was something I could do in return. Powerlessness is the galling. Ow. Please don't blame yourself, grandfather. I cannot apologize enough for the people of Crossbell for my fellow former Iron Blood action. I also wish to make clear on no uncertain terms that the Imperial government at hers what happened was not involved. The illegal occupation of Crossbell is the work of Rufus Abrea. Fear not, I was not under the impression that Terrabonia was responsible. Words are hard. I could never imagine Emperor Eugene allowing his action. It would make sense for the Empire to stage an occupation of Crossbell now after. Wouldn't make sense. Willingly withdrawing its force. No. Though that only begs the question of why Rufus is doing this. Or why he has collaborators in this Evan Defense Force backing him. Can't speak for the two we didn't recognize, but I can't wrap my head around Dieter Garcia, the former CEO of the IBC, Jaeger to Mafia boss. Quite the pair of convicts working with. Each of them has a personal history with the SSS. I've also crossed blows with the Killing Bear as Yin before. Come to think of it, he helped you when you were in prison, didn't he? He did. Why I having such a hard time understanding his involvement. Knocking. Both seemed like they were ready to turn over a new leaf. Or another button press happens. Oh, damn, you got the worst smelling stinky butt. I swear. Where his like scratches at the around the litter box, but not in the litter box. It's burying it. They both seem like they're ready to turn on a new leaf. Why do this, Dieter? Justice. About that. I had the chance to confront him briefly before I escaped.
Grandfather! Cecile, he's been shot!
Blood.
Hold on. I need to stop the bleeding.
Theater, wait!
Theater.
It's good to see you again, Ellie. You're looking well.
Why? Why are you doing this?
What possessed you to play a part in such foolishness? Did you not learn anything from your short-lived presidency?
Oh, I learned much, I assure you. That is why I am here today. Back then, my daughter played me like a fiddle. But this time, I am following my own convictions, and that is what led me to join the new unified government.
You hopeless fool.
Uncle Dieter, how can you truly believe that this is the right path? Surely you can see.
Looking at you and your friends now, you don't stand a chance against the Supreme Leader. I'd advise you take the time to reevaluate what justice means to you.
Justice!
Compatriots both.
Owie! Justice just attacked me. He's still on about that. He's always had a raging hard on for that kind of stuff. But I want you to know, I want you to know you can still trust us. Ow. We'll get to the bottom of their... Ow, stop. He's attacking me. We'll get to the bottom of their motivations and do what we have to do. Take back Crossbell. We won't allow the independence we've worked so hard for slip through our grasp. Right? We're not going to give up on our dreams so easily. We can achieve anything when we all work together. Higher SS. That's never changed. Thank you. Reassuring to know. And I'm ready to lend my strength to the cause as well. I guess. Ow, stop! Oh. Please take care of yourself, Lloyd. I don't want to have to treat you. I will, Cecile. Promise. Let's go think on what's our best course of action. Yes, let's. Bye-bye. A shame there's nothing more I can do. They have shouldered what should have been my burden. Time again. Please don't blame yourself, Miss. They're doing what any Crossbellian would if they had the power. Oh.
I know Lloyd and his friends can take care of themselves, but please, keep lighting their way, Guy.
Oh. Alright, let's see. McDowell Page added the character. Go ahead and leave the building for more scenes. Watch out! Ooh! What the? Where did that come from? We under attack? Don't think so. Why? Take a closer look. Better. Never seen anything. This script, though. Looks like an old school style of writing. Guessing. Precisely. I've used this exact code in my work as Yen before. It says, the dancer and the former child, Zero Child, come to the ancient battlefield, southeast. Note written in meant for Yen. Not hard to figure out who it's from, or who they have in their custody. At least they're both alright. I told you Kia's strong, didn't I? So, why would they be looking after ill? That's something wrong. Don't think ransom knew, likely. Wouldn't have waited this long to contact. They may be under their care, but that doesn't mean... Ancient battlefield is where the cult had its base, right? Can't say I have a good feeling about this, but you're not going to let that stop you. Of course. As long as there's a chance Kia's there, no danger is too great. We'll do whatever it takes to keep her... Same way. That's going simply isn't. If that's where our loved one... Let's make sure we're fully prepared before... Alright. It's time to go to the ancient battleground. Go ahead and try leaving the village, trigger another scene. A strange feeling. Crossing Choosing to continue will cause the main story to advance. It will also not be possible to go any further in Lloyd's story for a brief period. Oh, we reached the point of... Something wrong, Lloyd? I sensed something strange, but it must have been my imagination. Why does my pocket feel bulkier sudden? Here? Oh, you're looking. Where did you find it? Not sure. Never seen it before. Strange as it sounds, it just appeared in my pocket out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that doesn't just happen. Guessing one of the village kids slipped in your pocket as a prank. Maybe, but I doubt any of them could have pulled it off without me noticing. But if that's not it, did it get in my pocket? Can't even hazard a guess. Suppose though I have it for a reason. So bizarre. Where could it have come from? Progress in Lloyd's story has been locked for now. Progress in one or both of the other stories. Lead on to C story, I think. On the mirror rings. So, think next. Hello, kitty kitty. Going to C's route. Oh, buddy.
I hate this place. It smells of mold. That foul odor is bound to cling to my dress.
Okay. Here's a very big sword. That's just mean. Stop knocking over my water bottle.
That would be the pits.
Himdall, brown pet.
Are you really more worried about clothes than the monsters?
Have you ever tried to get rid of a bad smell? It's a terrible pain.
That's enough chatter. There's work to be done.
It almost sounds like Rufus. Maybe Cedric? He starts with it. Supposed to be Ouroboros. I don't think it's Cedric.
Okay.
Never thought when we took it on that the job would be like this.
Who are you?
You may call me C.
My name's Nadia.
I'm Swin. What about you?
My name is Lapis. Lapis Rosenberg.
He is a Rosenberg doll.
Great. Now we get to add human traffickers to our bio.
No, we don't. I hope. Her last name is the same as the client, so there's got to be something more to it.
Your client is Lloyd Rosenberg, I presume? His skill and renown in doll-making know no equal. If this is his doing, then this could mean...
He has an illegitimate daughter.
That's wonderful.
That was a joke to lighten the mood. Her wrists give her away.
Joints? Wait, she can't be a doll.
Hard to believe with how lifelike she is, right? At the same time, I don't think I've met anyone with such perfectly symmetrical facial features. And her looks are so beautiful and delicate.
The Meister's work continues to be impeccable. She is, of no doubt, an example of art at its finest.
Workshop.
You have an excellent eye. I am indeed a Rosenberg doll, and quite proud to be one too. It pleases me so to meet people who appreciate my superb craftsmanship.
Lapis Rose. All right.
This is so weird.
I've heard of orbital automata that can hold simple conversations, but this doesn't feel like the same thing.
Agreed. She has a clear sense of self, and she's already displayed a wider variety of expressions than I would have thought possible. She is no simple doll.
Not at all. I'm Rosenberg's latest model.
That can't be all, though. Just what are you, Lapis?
I told you, I am a Rosenberg doll.
That part's obvious, but what else is there to you?
I don't understand the question.
Don't make her cry.
There has to be something about you that you haven't explained. Like, you know, classified information. Just what's so special about you?
I'm knocking down. Like game, well, it's getting in that shit.
None of this makes sense otherwise. If you're just a doll, then why were those soldiers in black so determined to hunt you down?
I don't...
You can tell us. We just need answers.
As...
What?
Bonk.
Did you fill that thing with rocks? That really hurt.
It's your fault for bombarding her with questions. See? You made a poor little girl cry.
Oh. I'm sorry. I was just trying to... I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. It's not your fault. It's just that I can't remember. How much? All of it. Not a thing from before I woke up here.
Remembered your name. Remembered Rosenberg. That you're his latest model, so you... Not true.
It's like a big part of my memory bank has been wiped clean.
Is this the first time you've been booted up?
Maybe? But this doesn't feel the same as never having known. It's more like I did know at some point and then forgot. I'm sure there's something I need to do. Something of the utmost importance.
That you...
But you're drawing a total blank on what it is? That's right. All that I recall is my name and that I'm a Rosenberg doll. Why was I made, though? What is my purpose? I don't know. Whatever shall I do?
Few things cannot be recovered upon being lost.
how I can remember?
No. Perhaps there's a way, perhaps there isn't.
Just talking to talk, huh?
Pot calling kettle black.
I don't know why you were made, nor do I know what your purpose is. What I do know is that you were brought to me. That leads me to believe you may well find your answers through me. As for why I am the one to receive you, well, there must be more to it than random chance. It may be that you will prove yourself vital by helping me fulfill my own goals. So I demand you cooperate with me. In return, I will help you learn who you are. I believe this agreement will serve the both of us very well. What do you say?
All right. I think it will too. Then you may officially have the honor of my company.
That's job complete then. Now to figure out what's next.
Oh, I want to go on an extra long vacation!
On whose Mira?
Don't be such a party pooper.
Call me what you want, Nadia. But whining to me isn't going to change that we're flat broke. So let's go find our next job.
Stop.
Yeah, I think it's useless. Could be wrong, but posture, the etiquette. This is about that. Always. Like, I feel like it's useless.
What for?
Or not.
We were contracted to deliver the case. What you do now is up to you, not our problem.
And if I were to make it your problem, how would you like to work for me?
What brought this on?
I'm in need of some extra hands for what I hope to accomplish, you see. Since you've proven yourselves rather capable, I would like you under my employ until my work is complete.
Okay, Mask. I'm gonna give it to you straight. You're shadier than a dark room at midnight. We'd have to be out of our minds to take a job from some freak who's got "Don't Trust Me" written all over their face. Pretty sure that's what you got under there anyway. Oh, I can see that. Everything right down to my guts screaming that working for you's gonna be more trouble than it's worth. And I never want to work 1 minute more than I need to, so I'm out!
That, guys, one more set of... Alright.
I'm with her. Sorry about that.
Let's not be hasty now. You will be handsomely rewarded for your services. How do you like this? As a start, of course, you will receive this upon accepting the job, followed by triple the amount upon completion.
Got wealth to go with it.
I'm in!
I'm in!
Of course we are.
We'd be able to live a life of luxury with that kind of money. We'd never have to work another day in our lives again!
I would also not be opposed to awarding further bonuses based on your performance.
You're a god!
God.
Oh, come on, S! We gotta! We'll be kicking ourselves down the line if we don't!
Calm down, Nadia. Actually think about what he's saying. It's all too good to be real.
It's plain to see you are not racers, but you don't strike me as mercenaries either. Your history must be quite unusual to become so skilled in combat at your age. My offer holds no downsides. If you want to live in peace, you may do so with the mirror I provide. You will never have to accept another dubious job like this ever again.
We've got one condition.
Name it.
We refuse to kill another human being. No exceptions.
Very well. I accept.
Then we have a deal.
I'm leaning towards it's not rude. Useless.
Well, it's done now. I just have to hope everything works out as planned. I won't let any harm come to Nadia. Ever.
Alright. So, have Heimdall Waterway. Storage right. Like all right. Ocean.
I'm tired. Shall we take a break?
I'm right there with you, but we don't know this place well enough to park it just anywhere. On it.
How much longer do we have to be in these gloomy tunnels?
It won't be much longer. Chin up, children.
Cockroach.
I've got you where I want you.
So what's the Rosenberg doll do? Alice Opalion. First 20% increase, 6-bit damage reduction. Full turns.
Slay on sight. Criminal trade.
Caster.
Target locked. Keep at it!
You're up!
On guard. Cut you down! Outplayed.
Got you! My turn!
Reminds me of the Ren. Eye. And a lie. Feel top. Atoms of ground causing massive shockwaves. Wow.
And bam! In my hair! Help me see!
I accept.
It's me! Are you ready? Bye!
Okay. They're down!
You're up!
All right. You hurt, Nadia?
Never with you. That's what makes us the most perfect team in the whole wide world.
These monsters pose little threat to you, it would seem.
I'd be mortified if they did with how weak they are. Lapis busting out that giant axe surprised me more.
It's perfect for me, isn't it? It lets me take out anything I please in a single broad stroke so I don't dirty my dress. I feel that, LP. A simple strat is a good strat. Just say the word now.
Oh, it's active. I love it. Yeah, I want to see the conversations.
Pay careful.
Yeah? Should be easy street.
See what that looks like.
Play with me? Over here!
Oh,
I've spotted you! Well then... Bye-bye!
hi. Wow.
On guard. All you were was weak.
Oh, I didn't get the big guy?
What excellent spirit.
I thought it was a double advantage. Alright.
Slay on sight. Criminals raid.
Target locked.
It's me! Are you ready? Bye!
I'll take care of it. Cut you down!
I shall!
Carve through. Shadow step.
My turn! Here I go.
Buffing.
Go.
Very well. The doll sees all. So this is what you do.
Ready? Time to settle this.
Out there for a second.
My turn.
Knocked him down.
Here I go. It's me.
I'll take care of it. How about this? Renegade Edge! Now play.
You're up. My turn.
Slay on sight. Criminals raid.
I shall. Here I go.
On it. Target locked. Buffing.
It's me. Nurse Nadia's here.
On guard. How about this? Renegade Edge! Now play.
You're up. I shall. Here I go. Yay!
Tough dude.
Wake up!
Oh, petrified him.
New BFF.
Oh, got him.
Crashed him.
Not much of a surprise.
The treasure. Oh, I can smell the riches.
Night clean. Ep.5 first attack, or 50% attack crafts can KO enemies 5%. Alright, so who can we not to? Two. Like a mix between the two. Fade.
Say the word now.
Oh, we'll go back and heal. Hold on. No equipment. Have any? Alright, so that now. Respawn them? Biggie. Right away. Biggie wiggy, biggie wiggy. Biggie wiggy.
Fortune favors the clever.
We can get them all.
Target locked. Keep at it.
Got you.
Take him out.
I'll take care of it. How about this? Renegade!
My turn.
Slay on sight! Criminal trade!
That reminds me.
And bam! It's me! Arcus activate! Yay! Nana, you're so amazing! I know, right?
Worry about her mental health. Alright, up and around.
Fortune favors the clever. Slay on sight! Criminal trade!
Initiating drive. Arcus activate.
Target locked. Keep at it.
Got you.
All right. How about this? Renegade! Now play.
You're up. Yay!
Wow.
Back up!
Nuremberg dolls simply cannot be beat.
Ah, that's cute. Let's see, HP increase. My HP increases break damage. 5%. Speed battle begins. HP low. Vega. Let's see, increases. It's deal critical damage up to 50%. Gain new ability. Offensive arts inflict abnormalities. 6% chance random. Nice.
You gonna fight? Fine then. I'll trounce you twice as hard!
Be back. Full health already.
Let it resound! Dark Requiem!
Initiating drive.
Buffing! Ready? Target locked.
Mark there, buddy.
How shall we play? Arcus activate! Yay!
What is 0 art? Damn. Ooh.
Wake up!
My new BFF. My turn. Initiating drive.
Alright. Arcus, activate!
It's me! Arcus activate! Yeah! My turn! Initiating drive.
I'll take care of it. Slay on sight! Criminals raid! On guard. Cut you down! Outplayed.
You're up!
Buffing!
What a crit.
Okay. Target locked.
Let's try some
That ought
last
to
time.
do it.
That was definitely the way to go with that one.
But of course.
Overall, I'll be physical, best balance. Brandish for 3 turns. Up. Okay. Alright. Obviously, these guys won't have the ability to do their little Arcus thing. The big attack.
We should be under the capital now. We'll proceed as I outlined yesterday. If you have questions, speak now.
I'm good.
Me too.
Oh no. I should have come prepared.
No questions then.
Aw.
Poor Lapis just got dropped like a dummy in a dunce hat. Huh? What's a dunce hat?
What's a dunce hat?
Alright, just to confirm. Our first objective is to gather intel on any soldiers displaying unusual behavior. That sum it up?
To the letter. How we proceed after that is dependent on our findings.
Can I still ask questions?
I'll be counting on you to ascertain their whereabouts.
Hey, don't just ignore me!
I also need you to be on guard for the other targets previously mentioned.
You got it. I've been curious about them.
Shh, there's something
Doing. There's more egg, guys.
I said... Don't ignore me!
Oof.
I can't believe she took out a monster that big in one hit.
Rosenberg sure builds him tough.
Doesn't he?
We aren't ignoring you. Far from it. We will be depending on you a great deal in combat.
He's right. I'm almost tempted to leave all the fighting to you, LP. Really?
Really?
Well, you'd be right to do so. There are no limits to what a top-of-the-line Rosenberg is capable of. But, why are you calling me LP? Because your name's Lapis. Lapis. LP. I understand the root, but why call me it? It sounds cute.
Sounds cute.
Carry on then.
That's all you need to be okay with it.
Cute is important. If I were to rate the cuteness of everyone's names, Nadia gets 90 points. So I'm the golden standard of names, huh? Swin gets 65 points.
Am I supposed to be happy about that or not?
And C gets a 15.
A 15.
Your name just plain isn't cute. Hear that, S? Mask here got a 15.
I don't even get what her criteria is.
That mask is also just hideous. I'm of the opinion that you should take it off. Here, and tell us your real name while you're at it.
I'll consider it, should the need ever arise.
Yay! That's one step forward. Don't fall for it. That's what they say to placate you so you'll drop the subject. Then they don't gotta do jack.
Guys, the mission...
All right.
Yeah! Should be easy street.
All right, what do we got here? Needle? Maybe on the week.
Here I go.
Let's lay on sight. Criminal raid!
Target locked.
3 of them.
Keep at it.
Got you.
All right.
How shall we play?
Alright, that's probably the best one. Try crits.
Arcus activate.
Tough. Really
I'm
tough.
here for you.
Appreciate it.
For the heal.
Yeah.
Crit.
Back up.
My new BFF.
Another crit.
I shall.
Nightmare on it.
Initiating drive.
I'll take care of it. Arcus, activate.
How shall we play?
Let's... Dying.
Whee! Gabby!
Gabby!
Appreciate
Go
it.
away!
Ready?
Alright. Quick ad break, ladies and gents. Last for the raid.
Slay on sight. Criminal slain.
Ready?
Oh my god.
Target locked. Keep at it!
Got you!
Oh. Gotta do magic on him.
Very well.
Back.
Initiating drive.
On guard. Arcus, activate.
Float! They're down!
Got you!
Okay.
Hearts of flutter. Fanciful spell.
Okay. Arcus, activate! Buffing!
Oh, he froze him. Nice.
There!
I'll take care of it. Arcus, activate.
On it. Arcus, activate!
I shall. Here I go. It's me! Arcus, activate.
Everyone go! Pew, pew, pew!
There! That ought to do it.
Oof. Buffalo bastard. Oob. EP were through attacks and crafts. Breath, right. Nice. EP through defensive arts. EP time for each defensive art cast. It's been level 6. Prevents abnormal status by 90%. All stats rate low.
Even perfection can stand to improve.
We should get that chest while we're here.
Passion. Passion. And it's all fighting. 4 turns. That is. Can you? Fire. Action. That would be. I don't know what to put that on, but we need to replace it with someone. Her. What's buff up? Good. Try that. Casting. Fire. Alphos. New. That is a tough one. Keep it like. About to get a boss fight come up. Oh, let's save. And head on in. Something the matter? Shh. I'm the law. Police district. Oh, this is marked. Noticed. Goods. Finish. Counselor. Set out to. Night. For them are anger. Can't talk correctly? Or are you just hearing brief words? I didn't expect to strike gold quite so quickly. They've got to be the guys we're looking for, right? Not at all. How skilled are you two with espionage? Skilled enough. Pretty bad. Just don't want to do any work. Been nice? Alright, with me, Switch. What should I do? You can be our babysitter. One babysitter coming right up. Babysitter? Wait, are you calling me a baby? How dare you? Stealth? Is that a Rhonda unit? Okay. Alvardian? Them? We've seen Calvardian agents who were on our trail used in the past. But I thought they only had access to... You get one. Get to one. No way, did Hercules hire us, right? Yeah. We'll split in half to begin our investigation. Then reconvene on sundown. Begin. Alright. Did we get going then? Get going where? How about we just walk around? I'm a walking expert. I walk like the best of them. You're so adorable. Huh? Well, of course I am. Oh, here, put these on. Lapis camouflage. If we use this to hide our your joints, no one will be able to tell you apart from a real human. You don't have to if you don't want to. Last thought, it might be worth it. I don't know. I think I'm very beautiful as I am. But I will give it some thought. Good girl. Now, then let's move on.
I shall.
Gloves. That makes it look human. Okay. We'll stick with the doll thing then. Alright. Where we go through here? List of activities. So, Ost District. Seen from the catacombs, or continue to report to them. If you remembered from previous Cold Steel games, Heimdall is really large. Instead of running through the city, we need to run through the area picked through. These areas of fast travel. That being said, we are going to go through each one and collect everything. A warning, we will not be able to come back to Heimdall. Act. Make absolutely sure you have all chest, recipes, monster notes, etc. Otherwise, all will like die. As we gain control, pretty much hides Lepus joints. South to Navali Exchange. Jinko. Alright. Oh, all the way over there. So we're going to Navali Exchange. Got a shop here. That's Cerberus. Hello. Excuse me. A customer. If you want to buy something, take it up with Cerberus. Yeah, sorry. A customer just dropped in. Anyways, just say when and where, because I'll have to change my route depending on what's what. Yes. A little something. Who's Cerberus? Woof woof. You've got to be kidding me. He gets to meet Jinko! Why didn't you tell me dogs can run stores? I had no idea. The Imperial capital is so amazing. Full of all sorts of surprising things. Yeah, well, I guess you see something new every day. A talking doll. Alright, so. Doing service, doing set. Do here's items to exchange. Yamgi's Pub will purchase the juicy ham pellet from Yamgi. Nope. I thought Airbona's capital would be fancier. That's really it. Yep, but that part's pretty old. Where all the commoners and laborers live. Strange. How do humans divide themselves up, even though they're all human? Even though they're all human. Because they're silly. Society would be better to function if they did it. Are you silly too? I'm an exception. So I want to be. I like this place though. It's cool the way that it all feels kind of thrown together. Life's just better when you don't try too hard. The area looks like it was built with the same amount. Simple is good. Simple is the best. The streets end up getting a unique feel to them. A lot of slight differences in elevation, bunches of back alleys. Can't think of a better for guerrilla warfare or an ambush. A blast just thinking of how I'd use it all. Use it all for what? Like, we're playing tag. Tag? Again. Rignitz! Oh, that's not Rignitz. It's time to leave, Youngling. Oh, yeah, it's Rignitz. Marcus is dead. Yeah, like, excellent. Thank you. Is everything ready? Of course. Your guests said they will also be arriving soon. And we must leave at once. I won't do to be late. Car is ready for you, sir. Won't be able to come back home again. Things are about to get busy. Is he someone you know? Kinda. He's really famous. He's a politician who became a governor of the city despite being born a commoner. Now he straight up represents the entire Airbonian government. Wow. So much. But if he's that important, shouldn't we follow him? Yeah, following him's not going to help with what we're doing. But just who's? They gotta be real high up on the chain to work. I think we've seen enough of Ost District. Ready to move? Where are we going? Let's see. Just follow me. Now toward Vesta Street. Okay. Don't make me leave. I'm not.
Where are we at now, Nadia? It's where grown-ups go and try to make themselves happy by drinking stuff that makes them stupid. Surely there are more elegant solutions to finding happiness than that.
Try the recommended special. Purchase George will be able. Where to visit the fast. Got both of those items. To the Vesta. Place is more entertaining than else. Go to the 4-star Tavern and Inn. Ooh, we got raided in. DJ, what's up?
Aren't they...
Welcome, Raiders. How you doing? We're on Act 2 for the mysterious routes. Much, not much. About to call it here shortly myself.
It's a whopper.
Oh, yeah, this cutscene. It's a whopper. Lapis is adorable.
Who this?
Reminds me of Altina.
Is that Oreos again?
Oh wait, is that a spoiler? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. It's a look. No, don't look. You can't run through a campsite. You can only ran. You only ran because that's tough. Lapis is adorable. I love it. So I got the thing hanging up here. I'll show you real quick. And 3, 2, 1, and here it is. I finally hung something up, man. Like, I'm gonna do that. It's easy to hang up. So we'll probably get through this cutscene and probably call it myself. But welcome, Raiders. How was your stream, DJ? How was the Tales of Rise DLC?
So, Thor's Class 7 is here after all.
Is something the matter?
He calls it Thor's Class 7. See, I'm on a person is it. I can't wait to play it.
No, it's nothing.
Knows them. Then, as Avadian items. Alright, time to have some fun. Seize the sights. Thought we were supposed to gather information. We can do that on the side. This place is more lively compared to the last one we were in. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's a shopping district. Buy all kinds of stuff here. Was there something you needed? Nope, not a thing. Oh. So how far did you get? Managed to beat it? Yeah, her giant ass sword axe thing. Like, good lord. But we're going shopping anyway. Oh. I can't pass on shopping in the capital just because I don't need it. I read a guide on the city from the front to back. In the bookstore. So I know all the top spots, dude. Let's spin some Mira. But I do appreciate the raid, DJ, but we're going to call that ourselves. I will pick this up on Tuesday because I'm not streaming tomorrow. But, ladies and gents, thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you, Raiders, DJ. Whoever came in with. No, there are 40 side quests to do. Something called X Quest. My lurkers, thank you very much. Mystery, Cyber, thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight. SJ, I appreciate it. I'll be back Tuesday, guys. We'll pick this up and all that fun stuff. Been fun. I loved it. Finished off Lloyd and got about partial way into the seas. Good night, guys. I will see y'all later. Where's my button? Beep.